Hi, I'm Clive. I've worked here for 24 years, and I'm known as the lifer in my team, but I enjoy what I do, and the people are a friendly bunch. I like to keep my head down and get on with it. There's nothing like the feeling when you've done a hard day's work. But over the last few years, I've not been faring as well as when I was younger. You see, my back hasn't been great, and it's started to affect my work. My boss, Gita, has been pretty good to me when I've needed time off, but I'd really like some support from the company.
Hello, I'm Gita, Clive's manager. I've been with the company for 3 years and I've got some ideas about what needs to change, but to be honest, I've struggled to find the support I need to make things happen. I just want the company to provide me with the right information and tools to help me to make things happen, for my whole team's benefit. And the company's, of course.
Hi, I'm Win, and I'm head of procurement here. I made the decision to contract Capita to manage our occupational health services. I'm keen to ensure we see better service and value for money while achieving and ultimately improving on our internal targets.
Clive picks up a heavy box and feels a sharp pain in his back.
Oh no, I hope that's not my old back problem. I really don't want to be off sick again.
By the next morning, he can hardly move. Clive calls his line manager Gita to tell her that he's off sick due to a bad back.
Sorry, Gita. It's my back again.
Gita decides to refer Clive to the Capita Occupational Health team, given his history of back problems and sickness absence.
The Capita Occupational Health team will make sure you get assessed and treated quickly. I'll put the referral through for you shortly. How would you like them to contact you?
Well, I'm fine for them to call or text me.
Great. Well, I'll let them know and they'll be in touch over the next few days. If you want to speak to someone about anything, there's the staff helpline you can call 24/7. I hope you start to feel better soon.
Clive's reassured that something's being done, but he's worried that the process could lead to him being managed out of the company.
I'd normally call the union in these circumstances, but I might give that helpline a try. I feel better for having spoken to someone. They clearly want me to get better and back to work.
Meanwhile, Gita creates the referral to Capita via an online portal. She receives an email confirming it's gone through.
That was straightforward. The system training was useful, but actually the system is really intuitive to use. I'll leave it to the team at Capita to assess Clive's case.
Clive's case is reviewed via Capita's triage process to ensure he receives the most appropriate professional support. In his case, a nurse teleconsultation. Clive receives a call from a nurse at Capita. She speaks to him about his back condition and whether he's been to his GP about it previously.
Yes, I went to my GP about a year ago. She gave me some painkillers and referred me for NHS physio treatment. But it was going to take 9 weeks to get an appointment. And the clinic was a long way from where I work. I just never got it sorted, and the pain kind of went away.
The nurse suggests that Clive may have a chronic back problem with an acute flare-up. She recommends 4 to 6 physiotherapy sessions. She says she'll send her report to Gita and that someone will be in touch soon to confirm his treatment plan. She also directs him to a page on the Capita website for more health and well-being information that he might find useful.
I don't usually like talking about my back problem, but she soon made me feel at ease. And that advice on small changes I can make, like improving my posture, was quite useful.
Gita receives email notification that Clive's report is available and she logs into her online portal. The report summarises the nurse teleconsultation with Clive and provides treatment plan options. She sees that Clive's been recommended 4 to 6 physiotherapy sessions, but should be able to return to work in 2 weeks after 2 sessions. She then sees she has 2 options: to refer Clive to physio via the NHS with a lead time of approximately 9 weeks, or Clive receiving physio at a convenient clinic location to minimise travel and time away from work, and at a pre-agreed cost, which Capita can arrange within 5 days.
This system is great. I have all the information I used to lack, and it's right at my fingertips, so I can make a quick, informed decision. I can't really afford temporary staff to cover for Clive for 9 weeks, so I'll get Capita to arrange Clive's physio treatment. The cost benefit is clear. Meanwhile, I'll sort out cover for the 2 weeks I know he'll be out of action.
Clive receives a phone call from a Capita agent to advise that they can now proceed with booking his physio sessions.
I didn't expect to hear back so quickly. And with good news about my treatment too.
They book his appointments at times and locations that best suit Clive, and the agent advises him that he can now access his treatment plan online. A day before his first physio appointment, Clive gets a text message reminder.
Oh yes, it's in the diary. But good to be reminded.
Clive attends his physio appointment a short distance from his house as planned. The therapist is really professional, having already read up on his notes.
This is great. I'm suddenly much more confident that I can beat this thing. I couldn't have done it without the company's help.
Clive has returned to work after the 2 physio sessions, feeling upbeat and well. While he's in the office, he gets a call from a Capita case manager to see how things are going.
I'm starting to feel better, definitely. It's good to be back at work.
Geeta has received email notification that Clive has met the agreed trigger for a workplace assessment due to his underlying condition and circumstances.
I'll schedule Clive's assessment for next week.
A couple of weeks later, Clive can't make his physio appointment as planned.
I remember the agent saying I can change my appointments online.
He logs into his treatment plan and requests a new time. He gets a text to confirm the new time. He also takes a moment to browse around the site.
It says here I can get a fitness review as part of my plan. Let's take a look. Now, those exercises the physio suggested are doing wonders, and he did suggest swimming might be a good idea. And I could probably do with it.
Geeta receives email notification that Clive's treatment plan has been updated. She logs into her online portal.
Oh, that's fine. He's attended all his sessions and has updated his next appointment time.
Following Geeta's request for a work assessment, a Capita assessor visits Clive at work to review his working environment and activities.
They covered a whole range of things, from how I lift boxes to desk setup and different ways I can support my back.
Geeta receives email notification and logs into her online portal. She sees that Clive's workplace assessment report is available. It contains a summary of findings and some clear recommendations.
Some of these ideas can be applied to the whole team, like a manual handling course. I think it's worth looking at workplace assessments for the other 10 people who work with Clive. That would definitely help prevent issues in the future.
Clive finishes his course of treatment and receives a call from the Capita case management team.
I'm much better, thanks. Better than I've felt in a long time, actually. Oh yes, I'd be happy to give some feedback on the service. It's been great.
Clive gets put through to a separate line, so he can give his honest and anonymous feedback. Geeta receives email notification and logs into the online portal to see that Clive's treatment is complete and that the changes have been made to his work environment. His case is now closed.
Well, I'm back at work, and no sign of those back problems. I'm still doing those back strengthening exercises every day, and together with a couple of swims a week, I've never felt better. Now, I was sceptical at first, but throughout the process it's been clear that Geeta and the company have my best interests at heart. They've worked hard for me, so I'm happy to work hard for them.
I'm very pleased with how things have gone with Clive. He's not had any more time off, his performance has improved, and he's the joy to have back at work. In fact, sickness absence has dropped right across the team thanks to some of the other measures we've put in place.
Wynne and the Capita account manager meet to review quarterly results. He's pleased to see that absenteeism is reducing and cost savings are being realised. It's encouraging that managers are making the most of the tools available for the employees and the company's benefit.
Bringing Capita on board was a good decision. The trends we're seeing are positive, and I'm confident they'll continue. The MI is giving me good insight into our employees, and it's helping me define the future occupational health strategy.